Hello, teacher. We are going to talk about the white tiger. The excerpt "White Tigers" from "The Woman Warrior" by Maxine Hong Kingston is a powerful story about a young girl who dreams of becoming a great warrior, just like the legendary Fa Mulan. This passage is written in the first person, which makes the reader feel very close to main character. We can see her thoughts, emotions, and struggles as she trains to become strong. She is guided by an old man and woman who teach her to survive in nature, how to fight, and how to be patient and disciplined. The training is very difficult. She must learn to wait, observe, and control her movements. For example, the old woman tells her she must be silent so she doesn't not scare the animal. At first, this may seem like a simple lesson about hunting, but it is much more than that. It teaches her self control, focus, and the importance of being aware of her surroundings. She also learns to move her body in a way that limited Chinese charters, like the symbol for human and square step. This detail shows that in Chinese culture, strength is not only about the body but also about wisdom and understanding. Kingston used very detailed description to help us imagine the protagonist's experience. We can almost feel her pains as she knows for hours, training her body to be strong. We can see her carefully watching the animals, learning their ways, and becoming faster and more agile. Over time, she develops incredible abilities. She can control even the smallest movement of her body, leap great distance, and move with perfect balance. However, despite all her training, she realizes one thing, she cannot fly. This movement is very symbolic. It shows that no matter how much effort we put into this something, there are always limits to what we can achieve. However, the fact that she continues to dream of flying is also important. It represents hope, ambition, and the idea that the human spirit always wants to go beyond its limits. Even if she cannot fly in reality, she still has the power to imagine it and to believe in something greater. In conclusion, this passage from the Woman Warrior is more than just a story about becoming a warrior. It's a story about growth, self-discovery, and inner strength. Kingston mixes story, mythology, and personal reflection to create a meaningful story about perseverance and empowerment. The protagonist's journey teaches us that true strength comes not only from physical training but also from discipline, patience, and the ability to believe in ourselves. Okay, teacher, and the question. First, what motivates the old man and the woman to train Famulan to become the woman warrior? In The Woman Warrior, the old man and the woman train the protagonist who identifies with Fa Mulan to become a warrior for several reasons. A sense of duty. The elderly couple sees potential in the protagonist and believe it is their responsibility to prepare her for an important mission. They act as mentors within her both physical and mentally so that she can fight against injustice, balance, and justice. They recognize that the protagonist has a special purpose. Training her to become a warrior is not just about teaching her how to fight, but also about ensuring that she can protect her people and restore balance in a world filled with oppression, tradition, and destiny. In many legends, wise elders serve as guides who help heroes fulfill their destinies. The old man and woman follows this role by preparing the protagonist to become the hero she is meant to be. They teach her about discipline, endurance, and the connection between nature and strength, helping her grow into a powerful. And then believe in female strength. By training her, they challenge the traditional idea that warriors must be men. They recognize her potential and help her develop skills that prove women can be just as strong and capable as men. Their motivation goes beyond simple training. They want to prepare her for a greater purpose, one that involves protecting her people, fighting oppression, and proving that true strength comes from within. Okay, second, describe and explain the different stages of Mulan's training. In The Woman Warrior, the protagonist, who differs with Fa Mulan, undergoes a rigorous and symbolic training process under the guidance of an old man and woman. Her training consists of different stages, each focusing on physical, mental, and spiritual development. Physical endurance and patience. At the beginning of her training, the protagonist must develop patience and physical endurance. One key exercise is cleaning for long hours without moving. This stage is meant to strengthen her body and teach her self-discipline. The elderly couple also teach her how to move silently so that she doesn't not disturb nature, emphasizing the importance of self-control. Of second, observation and connection with nature. She spends time studying nature and the behaviors of animals. The old man teaches her to wait quietly near to water to observe the deer. This part of the training helps her develop patience, awareness, and the ability to blend into her surroundings, essential skills for a warrior. Third, mastering movement and strength. As she progresses, the protagonist learns how to move her body in a specific way that imitates Chinese characteristics, such as the symbol for human and the square step. This stage highlights the connection between language, culture, and martial arts. She also develops physical strength and agility, training her body to become flexible, fast, and powerful. And fourth, control over every part of her body. One of the most advanced stages of her training involves complete control over her body, down to the smallest details. She practiced controlling the movement of her irises, demonstrating extreme discipline and precision. This level of control symbolizes mastery over both her physical and mental stage. And conclusion, is each stage of Mulan's training helped her grow into a powerful warrior. The process is not just about fighting, it is about discipline, wisdom, and understanding the balance between strength and control. Through her training, she becomes not only a great fighter but also a symbol of resilience and empowerment. How does the old man couple use nature to teach Mulan about fighting? Learning from animals. The old woman teaches Mulan to observe how animals behave. For example, she instructs her teach to watch a deer at the water edge, helping her understand the importance of silence and stillness. This lesson is not just about hunting, it teaches her how to be steady and how to move unnoticed, an essential skill for a warrior. Second, mastering balance and strength through the environment. Mulan practiced her movement in the mountains, strengthening her body by walking on uneven ground and training her endurance in harsh conditions. Climbing steep terrain and moving through the forest helped her develop agility, coordination, and resilience, making her stronger and more adaptable. And third, using natural symbols in combat training. The old couple teach Mulan to move in patterns that resemble Chinese characters, such as the ideograph for human a square step. This method connects riding philosophic and martial arts, showing that fighting is not just about physical strength but also about intelligence and precision. 4. On the evidence on the text, how does the physical training contributes to Mulan's well-being as self-purpose? First, strengthen the body endurance. Mulan's physical training improves her endurance and stamina. She learns to kneel for long hours, control her movements, and train her muscles to withstand pain. These conditions prepares her for future change, allowing her to fight without exhaustion and remain strong under pressure. Second, develop discipline and focus. Through respective and demand exercise, Mulan gains discipline and self-control. She learns to move with precision, with main balance, and master her body responses. This discipline extends beyond physical training. It shapes her mindset, making her more patient, strategic, and determined. And third, connected with nature for inner peace by observing animals moving in harmony with the land and practicing stealth. Mulan formed a deep connection with nature. This connection gives her a sense of balance and peace, helping her develop mindfulness and self-awareness. Training in nature allows her to understand her place in the world and embrace her destiny with confidence. And 5. How would react if you have undergo such a rigorous training program? Eh, Initial shock and struggle. At first, I would feel overwhelmed by the intensity of training. Second, gradual adaptation and growth. Over time, I will start adapting to the physical and mental change. My body will become stronger and I will learn to endure this discomfort. Th- and third, confidence and determination. As I improve, I would feel more confident and motivated. Each success, whether mastering a skill, moving, sailing, or controlling my body, would make me believe in own strength. I would realize that discipline and perseverance are more important than physical power alone. And thank you, teacher.